Welcome everyone to my updated price prediction for BONK cryptocurrency out here for the last 2 weeks of 2023. Looking for discovering what's going on with this heavy volume crypto out here. It's very dangerous, guys, and I want to make sure that I deliver an educational material out here for you along the way with a price prediction. Before we get into the topic, you definitely need to know the fact that BONK is already downtrending on 15%. It has been listed out there on Binance and all the major exchanges. Look at their volume, guys. I mean, it's number 8 rank in the past 24 hours on the volume side. It has $1.7 billion. And this is craziness. This is madness, guys. If I look into their volume for the past 7 days, then we can clearly see that before it has been listed in a lot of the places, we had 180 million, 100, 200, 250 million. We're trying to stay under $300 million for quite a while. But then things have exploded and we went into the billion side. And we were very close actually to the 2 billion mark. Even at the way it sits right now, it's extremely, extremely dangerous. One thing that has to be known is that once the big exchanges are actually listing these cryptocurrencies, there is going to be heavy volume on the markets, especially from the ones that are dumping and selling their bags. So you definitely want to see those things in the charts as well. And I'm just going to raise an alarm in this video along the way with the price prediction. So what about the charts? Well, before we get into, for those of you that are interested, we have 100 video episodes of price predictions for 2024, a video series that you can actually watch on my YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video in order to find out more on the topic. As well, if you guys are caring about trading, active trading or so, you can participate in my trades. We have a done for you trading, like a copy trading form on my side. For example, this is a trade right now that I run on Bybit. There is a $23,000 pure profit on this one, and we have been shorting BTC on 35 Bitcoins, 25x leverage right there. So for those of you that would like to join my trades, there's two options available. This is the spreadsheet, which explains and shares the performances. Option number 1 is no prior fee, only commission from pure profits achieved, where we perform the trading for you through API trading permission. So it's based on performance. Option number 2 comes in a monthly fixed fee with signals, and you execute and deliver the process. As well, we have the one-on-one coaching program only for serious people that are looking to make this cryptocurrency journey as possibility of financial freedom, a strong possibility at the end of the day. So BONK Crypto. Well, this is what's going on, guys. I mean, usually these cryptocurrencies are forming heavy pumping during the time they get listed or prior of listing. It's quite strange, but this is what has been going on for a while already with meme tokens. Usually they have a very, very strong increase in the price section before the listings are appearing. The big question that anyone needs to ask is, who on earth has the ability of the information and knowledge around the topic that it's going to be listed on the big exchanges, generating this specific price section at the end of the day? So who on earth knows this information and has the ability to accumulate in tens of millions of dollars of volume out there? Crypto had hundreds of millions during those days. So if you're accumulating at the big scale, it is so easy to make money with this meme tokens if you have the information. That is unbelievable. I mean, people work hard for making a living and surviving through this, expensive life that we're having day by day. But the idea is that with meme tokens, and the reality is like that, if you have the information about them, the craziness around the topic on how well they perform on the finance side is incredible, which is something that is not meant to encourage you guys into the field of meme tokens, because at the same level of performance and big money that has been made by a minority of people, the majority is completely losing. So you see, we have $1.8 billion volume. It's here in the top. That's where the volume is. The 1.8, it's not here down. It's there in the top, and they're getting trapped. They're getting trapped. They will have, difficulty surviving. And when they see, their investment, even from the highs already, is down 33% in a day. If you put into 100 grand, you are minus $33,000 in a day. If you put into whatever amount, you already know the calculation. So the idea is that we're actually speaking about major and high risk. And there's people trying to handle these cryptocurrencies, especially when they're out there on derivatives through leverage. Imagine, it's wild. I mean, if you get to find something as a jackpot and hitting the leverage before it starts moving like this, it's also craziness, right? To have in a day and 20 hours 253% on a 5x leverage. This is 10x, almost 10x. It's 7.5x in a day and 20 hours. However, you're not going to ride through the whole movement and for sure exit earlier. But that's another topic. The idea here is that the major supports for BONK are located much lower than the current level. And we need to understand the fact that the 1.270 to 1.414 will be great reactions with a final movement into the blue line of 1.618 as well. So those are the great entries which we could see around BONK at this time, located on 18,000 or lower, between 18 and 16, and then candlestick which might shadow into the 14,000 price section. At the moment, it's 23,000. We were up at 35, 36,000. So pretty crazy, pretty wild. If we come back to this level, it's a 52% decrease, which is an average one considered what has been going on from the bullish side as well. The only thing is, if BTC becomes a little bullish during this time and holds the market, you might not see BONK dying so quickly. However, we've been very, very nicely supported by the median line of the N-short volume weighted average price pattern. And this is also falling into the 1.270 to 1.4014. So the data is actually putting together on the puzzle, and that's some sort of a great sign. The volume weighted median line is actually portraying that the market is having a strong key level around 12,000 on the price section, which means that as soon as we still confirm ourselves above 12,000, this structure and this cryptocurrency is going to continue upwards. I don't mind basically to see this crypto doing like this, right, and make a double top. I don't mind that. But at the same time, I need to be very careful that this cryptocurrency after retracement, even if it does it like that, the double top or a lower high is on the table, which will trigger pressure back in the boxes. And then what do? You actually start creating a channel downwards, which is perfect due to the fact that in order to continue and explode during the highs and get into the all-time high, which is something we have been through in the past couple of hours, we were dealing with an all-time high situation of BONK. In order to continue in the all-time high and price discovery movement, you will need to form some sort of a downtrend of something, whether you do it on a channel form, whether you deviate downwards, whether you slightly range downwards, is basically needed. So then you can basically break out and give out a signal that you're ready to continue, put out the rocket, and you're good to go. That's it where we are with BONK, a message which is aiming basically not only on the price action discussion, but as well by raising the alarm that these cryptocurrencies can deliver you great numbers, but for most of the people, they do represent their worst investments, their worst participation in the markets ever. They get stuck at different prices that are going to be struggle and pain for a long period of time till the markets might get back to those levels, which means sometimes a couple of days, weeks, and months. It really depends where and in what cycle. The only good part is that we are a pre-bull market bull run, right? So we are not at the end of the bull market, guys, which is a great thing, right? We are not at the end of the bull market. That is clearly telling you you still need to wait a couple of years till you're going to get your prices again of that crypto. So you might get eventually a sell out earlier and deal with it. However, people need to be very, very careful with these cryptos. Whether you made money or not, I'm raising the alarm that the probabilities are pretty much at this level, at this time, with this volatility in the way the price action performed in the past couple of days, like 2-3 days, very, very risky. Yep, very, very risky. The golden pocket is also right there in between the two black lines, horizontally speaking, at 27,000. So the picture, obviously, is having a shape where resistance is going to react in the tops, and people made their money with BONK. So again, the ones that are buying right now, especially the big exchanges listings, are having a bit of a struggle with the selling pressure out there, to be to be into. It's no longer that pre-heavy exchanges listing, pre-major exchanges listings where things are much more oriented towards the upside due to the fact that everyone is expecting the listings, which should bring numbers. Now, once the listing is happening for meme tokens, it's pretty much the end. They had their run, right? So it's not meant in a negative way, but usually in the charts, this is what it happens. Of course, when the bull market kicks in and went into the accelerated phase, you can actually speak about another all-time high of BONK. For the moment, simply be careful. Once again, for those of you that would like to participate in my trades, feel free to reach out. You have all the links in the description area or in the comments area about all the resources available, including the one-on-one coaching. Watch the video for a detailed explanation. Register now for a free conversation with me and check out on the page to find out more details. It is basically an intensive private coaching where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade only for serious people aiming to prepare their weapons before the bull market kicks in at a heavy level in 2024. So I'm not going to say more things over here. Make sure to research by yourself and jump on board on a quick conversation. Have a good time, guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget about our 100 video episodes of price predictions for 2024. Join us. Have a good time. Talk to you soon.